on, man. April 1st, 2006, we are in Chicago Ridge, Illinois, at the Frontier Fieldhouse for an event that can only be called Better Than Our Best, because this is the single largest crowd ever to witness Ring of Honor live and in person, topping At Our Best, which was 1,600 people back in 2004. Tonight, we've got 1,700 here in Chicago, getting things started off just like the At Our Best. Six-man mayhem to start off tonight. Dave Prazak joined at this time by Lenny Leonard.
It's going to be Matt Sydal and Jack Evans of Generation Next starting it off. Also in this matchup, Jake and Dave Crist, Irish Airborne, Jimmy Jacobs with Lacey on the outside, and Crazy Ace Steel.
For six-man mayhem, two men in the ring at a time. Tags are not necessary. As soon as one wrestler leaves the ring, another may enter, and the first fall wins it. Matt Sydal starting things off with his Generation Next partner, Jack Evans. This is Jack Evans' final appearance here in ROH before heading to Japan for a period of about 3 months to compete for the Dragon Gate organization. So he certainly wants to make an impression on his way out here tonight.
Been able to gain the advantage. Tremendous acrobatics by both athletes. Going for a left hand each, and they decide to put on the brakes. Generation Next partners, they want to wrestle here.
And they know each other very well. They can anticipate one another's movements before they even do it, but both booting one another in the midsection at the very same time.
They must have heard you say how they know each other's moves so well, both going for the boot at the same time.
Of course, Jake and Dave Crist, the team of Irish Airborne, frequent tag team partners, but in a matchup like this, they are opponents. So we may see them maybe work together at some point during the matchup, but it is every man for himself in this particular contest. And Jimmy Jacobs, as usual, more focused on Lacey at ringside than on his opponents or the match itself.
He kisses to Lacey on the outside yet again. One man has got to get his head in these matches.
Doing battle here with Jake Crist, boot to the midsection. Side headlock applied by Jimmy Jacobs.
This one is going to be quick, that is for sure. Off the ropes goes Jacobs. Crist down, up and over goes Jacobs. Leapfrog. Jacobs rolls through. Somersaults back. Going for that head scissor. Hanging on. Finally able to get the head scissor, taking Crist off his feet.
Turns out he didn't need the furry boots to get the momentum to do something like that. Drives the face of Jimmy Jacobs into the knee and follows up with a neckbreaker. Cover! Only gets two.
Quick cover by Jake Crist. Jacobs able to slip out early on. Makes the tag to his partner, Dave Crist.
To the midsection, yeah, now we're seeing some tag team work from Irish Airborne. As Dave Crist, just gets his head taken off by Crazy Ace. You'll notice Matt Sydal just hopped off the ring apron. He wanted nothing of more lariat from Ace Steel right there. Big power bomb from Ace Steel.
Smart move on the part of Sydal. He's coming into this match already with a broken nose and a black eye from last night. The last thing he wants is to get clocked in the face by Ace Steel.
Ace Steel, possibly the most experienced wrestler in this particular matchup, as now Dave Crist off the ropes. Takes him over with the arm drag. Ace Steel back to his feet. Single-handed Greco-Roman knuckle lock, walking those ropes and using them for some extra momentum to take Ace down to the canvas. As soon as he slides out of the ring, though, Jack Evans back in.
Evans quickly taking advantage of the opportunity, scooping a slam. Rolling senton, standing corkscrew press.
Nice combination from the top aerial specialist here in ROH. But before he can get the 3 count, Jimmy Jacobs in to break it up.
Jake Crist getting caught. STO by Jacobs and a cover.
Matt Sydal in to break it up. Boot to the gut. Ace Steel now with Sydal. Elevates him up. Maybe looking to get him in the gory special, but Sydal works his way out of it. Sweeps the legs. Standing moonsault.
Again, Jacobs in to make the save.
All 6 of these men busting out all the stops here in your opening contest. They really want to make an impression on the 1,700 fans in Chicago tonight.
Evans going up, as is Jacobs and Matt Sydal. The Crist brothers and Ace Steel down, now back to their feet.
In a very strange position right here, we got
Jacobs, Sydal, and Evans up on the shoulders of 3 of their opponents, all in the center of the ring. We got ourselves a chicken fight.
It's a chop fest with three men elevated on the shoulders of their opponents. Who's gonna get the advantage?
Trading shots.
Jimmy Jacobs firing away on Matt Sydal.
Evans on the shoulders of Ace Steel, still in the ring.
Two head scissors, four of them dump out to the floor as Jack Evans up on the shoulders of Ace Steel, trying to get his balance. What does he have in mind?
Moonsault by Evans off the shoulders of Ace Steel to the floor, taking out Jake and Dave Crist, as well as Matt Sydal and Jimmy Jacobs.
Like I said, Jack Evans wanted to leave ROH for this 3-month span with a bang, and he's doing just that. It's now Ace Steel hits the ropes, but boots to the midsection from Dave Crist. Jake Crist now with the neckbreaker to follow up. Irish Airborne again, working as a tandem. Sydal back up to the apron himself. Drives his shoulder into the midsection of both members of Irish Airborne.
Springboard's off, and he's caught by both members of Irish Airborne and dumped. Rolled through, Sydal sent off the ropes. Jake drops down, and a springboard drop kick by Dave.
The Crist brothers definitely know how to use the ropes to their advantage. They love the springboard maneuvers. Cover right there by Jake Crist, but can't get him.
Jacobs and Evans on the outside, and Evans elevated up into the guardrail.
Meanwhile, Matt Sydal placed up top by Jake Crist. Dave back on his feet as well inside the ring.
Still firing away with the elbows to the chest and face of Jake Crist, knocking him down, but Dave able to follow up for his brother.
Now he's climbing up to the second rope himself. Matt Sydal all the way up top. Stays on his feet and drives the leg right across the chest and down to the canvas. But keep your eye on Dave Crist. Drop kicked out of midair.
Great defensive maneuver by Matt Sydal right there. Catching Crist coming off the top of that drop kick. Sydal, the only one left in the ring. Finally, Jimmy Jacobs comes in. Sydal with a waistlock goes behind and just pitches him out to the floor.
So much for Jacobs being back inside the ring.
Sydal now going to the top.
Tremendous moonsault off the top and to the floor.
And Sydal not letting that broken nose and black eye get in his way tonight. He is here to win this matchup in our opener.
Ace Steel with Jake Crist back inside the ring. Steel now sends him into the buckle. The hometown boy, Chicago zone. Ace Steel gets a running start and connects with the drop kick in the corner. Trademark Ace Steel.
Says that's it. Has the arm butterfly.
And drops him down with the Tiger Driver.
Sets him in the corner. Now Ace is going to go up top.
Maybe taking a little bit too much time. Jimmy Jacobs back up on the apron and takes away the balance of Ace Steel, chopping away at the chest.
Jacobs going up with him, biting at the forehead of Ace Steel.
What could Jacobs have in mind from this position as Ace is still on the turnbuckle? Back senton from Jacobs. Goes for the cover. Oh, but only two. Meanwhile, Jack Evans back inside the ring, kicking away at the legs of Jimmy Jacobs. And a kick right to the jaw sends Jacobs out of the ring.
Springboard 450 from Evans on Jacobs on the floor. Ace Steel still up top, caught by Sydal. Left hand from Sydal and a chop to the chest.
Jake Crist still on his back in the middle of the ring as well. Ace with Matt Sydal up on his shoulders. Dave Crist back to the apron. We got three men in the corner, one man down inside the ring.
Very precarious position for all three of these guys up top. Look at the strength of Ace Steel.
And Lacey up on the apron takes the attention of official Andy Long, trying to help her man Jimmy Jacobs so that he can't lose this match as another man goes for the pin. Ace has the match won.
Ace Steel with that widow's peak off the top and an ace crusher at the same time, but unable to get a count here.
Now Ace takes his attention to Lacey to get her off the apron, and Jimmy Jacobs sees it, and he's focused on Lacey. He doesn't allow anyone to put their hands on her. 630 from Jack Evans. And Jack Evans leaves ROH for a period of 3 months to ply his trade in Dragon Gate over in Japan and leaves with a bang.
After that, give it up, ROH! And better than ever for my home Ring of Honor, baby.
Please welcome the Commissioner of Ring of Honor, Mr. Jim Cornette.
And I'm going to ask you something because I need this to end. I need this to end with homicide, and it's going to end tonight. And the only way that I can be at peace with myself is if you sanction an official match here tonight. Now hold on. I got one more favor to ask you. And if you do sanction this match, I think you don't understand that we're in my hometown. To these people are my neighbors. And if you give me a match, there's only one type of match that I can finish this with. And that's a Chicago street fight. You people want a Chicago street fight? You people! Hope you got a broken nose, your eyes bloused up, you got a concussion, the doctor said you shouldn't be in the building tonight, much less wrestling, and you want to get in a Chicago street fight with the guy that busted your face up like that? I'll tell you what, I admire people with brains, but I admire people with guts even more. You're in your hometown, you don't want to let your people down, you want to street fight that son of a bitch you got. Let me tell you something. You, my friend, are not going to be responsible for what I did to homicide. I will.
All right, folks, you got it. Chicago street fight. Colt, I hope you know what you're doing. All right, I had one more piece of business. That was not scheduled. I got one more real quick thing. I don't want to take up too much more time, but I want to call a young man out to the ring that put on a tremendous display of athleticism last night. If we can play his music, I want to bring Delirious out here.
Ricky Reyes, representing the Rottweilers, accompanied by Julius Smokes, makes his way to the ring at the request of the Crazy Man, the Unorthodox One, the Masked Man, Delirious. It's all on the line for the ROH career of Delirious in this match. If he doesn't win, he loses his spot on the ROH roster.
Jim Cornette said he could have any match he wanted, and he picked Ricky Reyes after being absolutely disrespected last night at the hands of Reyes, and he is all over him. He means business.
Exactly what Delirious needs to do. He needs to stay focused. He needs to be aggressive. He needs to get the win. And of course, Ricky Reyes has been putting away many men with that vicious Dragon Sleeper. No one has been able to escape the Ricky Reyes Dragon Sleeper as of yet in ROH. If he locks it in on Delirious, that could be it for not only this match for Delirious, but for his career in this organization.
Obviously, Delirious knows how important this matchup is, and he is as aggressive as we've ever seen him, and Julius Smokes getting involved.
Backbreak from behind, but a forearm, and down goes J-Train.
Delirious needs to stay focused on Reyes. He is extremely dangerous. He turned his back for just a second to deal with Julius Smokes, and Reyes capitalized quickly. Back in the ring, though, Delirious right back on Reyes smartly, firing away with kicks and forearms to the back of Reyes.
Not only that, Delirious, one of the most popular members of the ROH roster, but the problem is he hasn't gotten a singles victory in ROH competition. He has been on the winning end in tag team matches in the past, but he needs, it's all about wins and losses. You need to get a singles victory to maintain your spot on the roster.
Delirious is a great guy. Everybody's happy to see him. The crowd is entertained every time he comes out, but he has got to pick up a win here, or it is all over for Delirious.
And right now it's Ricky Reyes just snapping him down.
Quick neck breaker there from Reyes, and that is gonna soften up the neck. And another neck breaker right back to the neck, trying to lock in the Dragon Sleeper right here.
This could be it right here for Delirious. No, too close to the ropes. Wraps his foot around that bottom rope to force a break.
Delirious may well have saved his ROH career right there with his foot on the ropes.
And ripping away at some of the tassels on the mask of Delirious and now choking him out with them. Draws a warning from the official as a solid kick to the back of Delirious, courtesy of Ricky Reyes. Reyes throws some hard strikes, be it chops, forearms, or those lethal kicks. No doubt he's going to put them to use in this matchup. Belly to back suplex.
And driving the neck of Delirious into the canvas. See him clutching at the back of his head, and he kicks out at one, though.
Shows just how much Delirious wants to stay here in Ring of Honor.
Reyes staying all over Delirious here. One face lock by Reyes.
Cradles the leg, maybe looking for a fisherman buster. He turns it into an inside cradle to Delirious. Oh, but only for two.
Reyes pops right back up and connects with a lariat, taking Delirious down.
Reyes back in control. And just standing on the side of the face of Delirious. Raking the bottom of his boot across the eyes.
Rottweilers, all of them have a mean streak, and you see Ricky Reyes is coming out right there. Delirious firing away at the midsection, but gets caught with a clubbing blow to the back, and another boot right to the top of the head by Reyes.
It's all Ricky Reyes right now as he measures the chest of Delirious, but he stays on his feet.
Forearm sends him to the ropes, but Delirious refusing to go down, and finally that wicked forearm to the side of the jaw sends him to a knee. Reyes backs him into the corner, he's going to fire him out. Chest first to the buckle.
Down tumbles Delirious, and another kick to the back, courtesy of Reyes. Stalking his prey. Very confident Julius Smokes at ringside. Reyes slowly scoops up Delirious. Delirious up into the ropes.
Forced to break, but he's in a very precarious position. Trying to fire away with elbows as Delirious to free himself. Reyes sent back halfway across the ring. Delirious up top now. Boot to the face, catches Reyes coming in.
Maybe setting him up for Shadows Over Hell. The backsplash off the top, and he gets it! Shadows Over Hell!
Delirious right back up, needs to stay on top of Reyes and keep the momentum going.
Cradles the leg. Bizarro Driver! Only two!
Reyes able to kick out at two. Delirious so close to putting him away right there.
The crowd here in Chicago getting behind the masked man. They want to see him pull it off and finally get that singles win.
Julius Smokes knows it's all slipping away right here. Very excited on the outside.
Delirious winding up. Gets a start. Off the ropes he comes. Oh, but a knee right to the midsection. And again, more damage done to the neck of Delirious by Reyes repeatedly.
2 quick corkscrew neck breakers, and now right back to the leg. Fisherman Buster driving the head right down to the canvas. That's going to be it. Covered by Reyes. Delirious kicked out.
He gets that shoulder up, and look at the expression on the face of Reyes. He can't believe it.
Julius Smokes is going nuts on the outside. They swore that was it.
He was able to cinch in the Dragon Sleeper early in the match, but it was too close to the ropes. The ropes saved Delirious. Reyes has got to go for it in the middle of the ring if he wants to put Delirious away here. But Delirious has got to get back to his feet.
Smokes and Reyes spending a lot of time with the official, maybe giving Delirious a little time to recover here. Reyes needs to go right back to the neck, and it looks like he's going to do just that.
Scoops him up.
Oh, he's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
Oh, the knee strike from Delirious snaps him over. Cobra clutch applied, wrenching back on it. Submission predicament.
Reyes tapping.
And the referee sees it. Julius Smokes did his best to take the attention of the official so that he wouldn't see Reyes tap, but he turned around just in time to see Reyes tap out. Delirious has earned his first singles victory in Ring of Honor.
And he keeps his roster spot.
First from Ghana, West Africa, at a combined weight of 399 pounds, representing the Embassy, the team of Alex Shelley and Billy Ray. Japan, representing Dragon Gate,
We are set for trios tag team action as the Do Fixer combination of Dragon Kid, Genki Horiguchi, and Ryo Saito take on the Embassy, a little bit modified, of Jimmy Rave, Alex Shelley, and their partner for the night, Masato Yoshino.
It's going to be Alex Shelley starting it off against Ryo Saito. There you see Nana on the outside.
He's good.
He's at the side of the Embassy. As Alex Shelley circles in the center of the ring with Saito. They lock up, collar and elbow. Waist lock grab by Saito, but immediately Alex Shelley grabs hold of the wrist lock. Turns it right around, does Saito. A side headlock takeover. Head scissors from Shelley, and both men back to their feet.
See quite a roll here in tag team competition. 2 for 2 this weekend, looking to make it a clean sweep.
And the Dragon Gate wrestlers really putting on a fantastic matchup last night against one another. Drew Fixer versus Blood Generation, one of the most memorable matches in ROH history.
Top feud in Dragon Gate coming here to Ring of Honor. What a match, as you said last night, stealing the show.
Tying up the legs is Alex Shelley. He's got Saito grounded in the middle of the ring. Turns him over, a lot of pressure put on the legs of Saito with this hold.
Shelley and Aries, the Embassy, have their sights set on the ROH Tag Team titles, currently held by Roderick Strong and Austin Aries of Generation Next. A little bit of dissension, though, lately between Shelley and Jimmy Rave. You know, both men had a shot at Bryan Danielson in the world title. Prince Nana hanging that money out there. A little dissension between these two guys. You gotta wonder if they're able to put that aside as they try to win the tag team gold.
Prince Nana certainly just wants gold in the camp of the Embassy. Be it the world title, be it the tag team titles. And right now, both men look like going for arm drags at the very same time. Neither able to get it as they both go down to the canvas, and Shelley maintains the arm bar. He's now picking him back up, grabs hold of the head.
Face locked by Shelley, trying to pull him back towards his corner. Looking to make the tag, but instead, Saito takes control of the arm. Hip toss by Saito. Right into the corner and drives the elbow to the face of Yoshino, and driving him to the floor.
Alex Shelley seeking a little bit of comfort.
Obviously, no love lost between Yoshino and Saito.
Yoshino now in the ring with the Dragon Kid.
Listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
These two very dynamic performers, very skilled, fast-paced athletes.
Yoshino may be the fastest man I've ever seen in a wrestling ring.
Avoiding the snap mare, landing on his feet was Dragon Kid. Off the ropes he comes, ducks the attempt. Off the ropes he comes and takes Yoshino down by the arm. Up to the clothesline. Off the ropes comes Dragon Kid. Takes him over with the head scissor.
Yoshino out to the floor. It's Dragon Kid here. Fakes him out. Yoshino saw him coming, moved out of the way. Kid put on the brakes.
A little bit of regrouping, some advice from Prince Nana out on the floor for the makeshift embassy here this evening. Genki Horiguchi inside the ring. Jimmy Rave steps through the ropes.
Circling each other here. Feeling out process. Rave going to the outside.
You could say he's
not in a hurry, is Jimmy Rave.
Timeout. There's no timeouts in wrestling. You'll hear some of the fans, as we mentioned, on last night's event, as well as in Detroit. They chant HAGE to sort of give the encouragement to Genki Horiguchi. Basically translated that he's balding, and he's using he's turned the negative into a positive. He feeds off the energy of the crowd to give him the energy he needs to get the victory.
You saw him carrying the sign out to the ring on his way down for the match, asking to be called HAGE.
Nice drop kick right there from Horiguchi. And again, very quickly, as soon as Jimmy Rave realized he was in a bad position, out to the floor he goes to check on maybe his nose. In comes Yoshino, though, as Genki goes to work.
Catches him with the boot to the midsection and elbow. Double axe handle to the back. Sends Yoshino down to the canvas. Dragging him over to his corner. Dragon Kid climbing up top. Held in place is Yoshino by Horiguchi. Elbow right to the small of the back.
These Dragon Gate competitors know each other so very well. Without a doubt, they know how to pick apart Yoshino in a matchup like this. There's a solid knee drop right there from Dragon Kid. And Alex Shelley in to break up the pin attempt.
Sinclair asking Shelley to leave the ring, get back to his corner.
Here, Saito tags back in.
Shelley and Rave started to enter. Todd Sinclair keeping him out of the way, allowing the double team here from Saito and Horiguchi. Yoshino down to the canvas.
Drew Fixer in control. They've got Yoshino once again. Double team strategy once more. Leapfrog from Horiguchi, boot to the midsection.
Drives the knee to the face. face, and a basement drop kick after the modified bulldog right to the face. And Yoshino in the corner in a heap. Saito staying right on top of it.
Utilizing some of the toilet paper that was hurled in the direction of Jimmy Rave at the beginning of the match. I mean, it's nice to have the Dragon Gate wrestlers here, but does Yoshino really deserve the toilet paper treatment that Jimmy Rave gets? I guess so.
You're teaming with the Embassy,
Yeah,
and you got to deal with it.
he's hooked up with Prince Nana, so
If he's taking Nana's money, he's fair game.
solid kick from Alex Shelley.
Wicked right hand from Shelley. Right on the button of Saito. Trying for a snap suplex. Saito putting on the brakes. Trying to drive Shelley back to his corner to make the tag. And he does. Dragon Kid in. To the midsection. Double axe handle to the top of the head. Shelley head first to the buckle by the Dragon Kid.
As we said, he's a great high flyer, he's a great fast-paced wrestler, but he also knows how to pick apart his opponents early in the matchup. That's what he's trying to do here with Alex Shelley in the corner, chopping away at the chest. But Shelley fires back.
Shelley telling him to come on. Forearm shot and a basement drop kick again. Dragon Kid going down low and connecting right on the face of Alex Shelley.
Nana does not look very happy. Shelley reaching toward his corner, but good work on the side of Do-Fixer, keeping him away from the corner of the Embassy, away from making the tag.
Double team here. Dragon Kid and Saito send Shelley off the ropes. To the midsection by Saito. Using Kid as a weapon with Saito. Almost a 619 there. Driving the feet right to the face of Shelley. And a triple drop kick.
Great teamwork displayed by Do-Fixer. Shelley's so close to making the tag, but very quickly Horiguchi grabbing hold of the arm and keeping him from making that tag.
But he is very close to the corner. Yoshino handful of what little hair Horiguchi has left.
Don't pull more.
Allowing Shelley to gain the advantage with a thumb to the eye. Breaking the boots across the face is Shelley.
The Embassy back in control of the matchup. Snapmare brings him down to the canvas, and Shelley does make the tag to Jimmy Rave. Crown jewel of the Embassy.
Rave driving the boots to the back of Horiguchi. Well, whatever dissension there may have been between the Embassy seems to be laid to rest, courtesy of the wallet of Prince Nana, as these two look very focused on the tag team titles and are teaming well together here in this matchup.
Horiguchi hanging in there, though, able to kick out as Jimmy Rave scoops him up for the slam. Lanson takes the tag, in comes Yoshino.
Shelley as well.
And the referee tied up on the other side of the ring with Saito. As now it's the Embassy and Yoshino going to work on Horiguchi themselves.
Brought to hold by Shelley. And a boot to the face from Yoshino. There you see the speed of Masato Yoshino coming into play.
As Horiguchi back into the corner, reversal of the Irish whip. Yoshino into the buckle. Gets the boot up into the face. Up on the shoulders. Almost like going for a reverse run, but he's got his neck hung across that top rope. Submission predicament, but his illegal hold is in the ropes. Had to release for the count of 5. And a high five for Prince Nana.
Shelley right back to work on Horiguchi, stepping on the hand, nowhere for him to go. Shelley is cocky as they come.
Not so much doing damage right there, but just adding insult.
And there you hear the chant of HAGE by the fans here in Chicago, trying to will Genki Horiguchi on.
SK Brado right there from Alex Shelley, but he kicks out. It's gonna take a lot to put away Horiguchi in this matchup.
Shelley just spinning in the corner at Saito. Now grabs the abdominal stretch. In comes Yoshino. Off the ropes. Boot right to the chest.
And with great momentum, followed up with a neck breaker from Alex Shelley. Here comes Jimmy Rave with a drop kick to the back.
Shelley had Yoshino tied up. Excuse me, had Horiguchi tied up as Yoshino blocked the entrance of Dragon Kid into the ring, allowing Jimmy Rave to double team Genki Horiguchi.
Actually standing guard right there as now Alex Shelley tagged back in once again, kicking away at the midsection of Horiguchi. Scoops him up, plants him with the body slam. A little bit of posing from Alex Shelley.
Shelley and the Embassy doing a good job here of isolating Horiguchi from his partners. They've effectively cut the ring in half. Made it very difficult for Horiguchi to get the tag.
They're trying to take away his energy at this point, but the crowd getting behind Genki Horiguchi, trying to will his way back toward his corner to make the tag. Back to his feet he comes.
And again, the chant of HAGE as he drives the elbow to the midsection. 3 times by Horiguchi off the ropes. Inverted atomic drop from Shelley. Oh, now just toying with him again. But caught with an elbow.
Oh, can he make the tag? He's got Alex Shelley down. Shelley very close to his own corner. Horiguchi needs to crawl all the way across the ring to make the tag to one of his partners. Shelley makes the tag. Genki tags in Saito.
Brave runs into an elbow by Saito. Sends him off the ropes. Belly to belly. Yoshino in. Dragon Kid catches him.
Deja vu. Alex Shelley and boot to the midsection of Dragon Kid. Sends him into the ropes. Ducks the back elbow and goes soaring. And sends the back of Yoshino into the steel.
Saito and Horiguchi in the ring now on Alex Shelley. Sent him to the corner hard. Yoshino runs in with a forearm. Saito with a forearm as well. Yoshino now going to the top.
Genki all the way up top. Bulldog. Cover. Hamada gets his shoulder up.
Saito very close to putting away Alex Shelley. Shelley puts on the brakes, goes for the kick. Saito ducks it and drives the elbow to the back.
Picks him up. Fisherman suplex.
But he hangs on. This is his trademark suplex sequence here.
Fisherman Express. Blocks the third attempt as Shelley.
Spins him around and catches him with a kick.
Now it's Alex Shelley. Brainbuster.
Oh, he dropped it right on top of his head. Cover! He kicked out!
Only 2.
Alex Shelley just spiked Saito right on his head, and somehow he kicked out.
Dragon Kid with the springboard head scissors. But Jimmy Rave right on Dragon Kid. Sends him into the corner. Up and over, lands on the apron. Blocks the attempt. Makes the shot to Jimmy Rave. And a front foot chin breaker from Dragon Kid. Gets speared by Jimmy Rave. Gutbuster. DDT. Cover. Dragon Kid kicks out.
Rave staying right on top of Kid here. Looking for the suplex. Instead, he gets caught with a stunner.
Genki runs right into the boot. So does Saito. So does Dragon Kid. And Yoshino gets drop kicked out of midair.
Trying to go for the springboard missile drop kick and gets caught.
Vertical suplex. Big splash off the top from Saito. Oh, but he kicks out. Saito now with Yoshino. Going for the fisherman, but plants him. Changes it up a little bit. What a maneuver from Dragon Kid! Oh, but only 2, so very close.
Somehow Yoshino able to kick out. This match obviously the Dragon Gate rules here. No tags necessary.
The Embassy now double teaming Saito, sending him off. Ducks the double clothesline attempt. Saw it coming. Put on the brakes, and now it's the Embassy working over Saito.
Spear and a clothesline combination by the Embassy.
Running knee from Jimmy Rave. Cover! Broken up by Horiguchi.
Oh, Yoshino says that's it. Grabs a hold of Saito, firing away. Series of chops, Yoshino off the ropes.
But gets ducked.
Saito goes behind with a waistlock. Yoshino with a reversal. And it was to the head. Oh, Nana just tripped up Saito, now he's up on the apron. Holding him in place, but he gets caught by Yoshino. German suplex for the bridge.
Again, only 2. Dragon Kid takes to the air, but again, only 2. Could he be thinking the Dragon Rana? All the way up top he goes.
Well, Yoshino just shoved the referee into the ropes.
And now it's Alex Shelley taking advantage of the situation as he dumps Dragon Kid off the top rope. Gonorrhea from Jimmy Ray. Yoshino as well. Saito breaks it up.
Stereo gonorrhea from Raven. Yoshino was broken up. Suplex attempt by Ray, block. Backslide.
The backslide from Heaven, but only two. Big clothesline from Ray.
He just turned Genki inside out.
Greetings from Ghana. And the Embassy have pulled this one out. A huge victory for Jimmy Rhodes. The Embassy go 3 for 3 on ROH's first triple shot weekend. They are unified, and the tag team titles could be in their future.
10 months ago, I had my last match. I wrestled Chris Jericho at ECW's One Night Stand, and I hung up my boots. Never thought I'd wrestle again. There's two things that got me back. Ring of Honor, and the shot at the world title. Bryan Danielson, when I saw you wrestle in December for that Ring of Honor world title, it lit a spark in me. It reminded me why I love this business. The way this business is supposed to be. So I signed one of your open contracts and I came out of retirement. Put all that behind me for one night. That one night is tonight. I've trained for this match like no other match in the history of my career. 10 straight weeks focused on one match, one thing, one title. Tonight, I give it everything I've got. For 15 years, I've never done anything half-assed. So tonight is going to be Lance Storm at his best. Lance Storm doing what he does best. And Lance Storm winning the one title that has eluded me my entire career. I've held every title there could be won, except a world title. Tonight, Bryan Danielson, it's you and I. And believe me when I tell you, that world title means everything to me. And I will find a way to take it.
Participant number 1 from Seoul, South Korea, weighing an even 200 pounds, Jimmy Yang!
We are ready for a huge four-corner survival matchup, which has great implications on the top 5 rankings, as it will be the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, accompanied to the ring by Allison Danger, taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles, Jimmy Yang, and Samoa Joe. Only 2 men in the ring at a time. The first ball wins it, and tags are necessary.
Yang and Christopher Daniels starting it off. Yang with the waist lock on Daniels in the center of the ring. Daniels trying to drive the elbow to the arm of Yang. Yang will get the reversal, has the hammerlock in the center of the ring.
As of late, Christopher Daniels has sort of been hinting that he may be on the verge of finally doing what he has never done here in Ring of Honor, and that is follow the code of honor, shake hands with his opponent. Ever since the very first ROH event, he has refused to follow the code of honor. Will tonight be the night that Daniels finally shakes hands? Because whoever he shakes the hand of is going to be a big deal. I mean, who's he going to select to finally be the man to be, to accept the handshake?
To be worthy of the handshake of Christopher Daniels.
It's taken him this long to deem someone worthy of it. Who's it going to be? And when is it going to happen?
Side headlock by Yang in the center of the ring. Takes Daniels off his feet. Crowd evenly split here between Yang and Daniels.
The Samoa Joe Christopher Daniels rivalry continues throughout this weekend. Here's Christopher Daniels finally getting that first singles win against Samoa Joe in Ring of Honor in Detroit on Thursday night. And then Samoa Joe winning that 3-way matchup involving Daniels and Jimmy Jacobs last night in Chicago by defeating Jacobs.
Well, over the top by Daniels, hip toss takes Yang down. Yang able to use his feet to escape, and a hard chop from Yang. Daniels, though, pops right back up and again gets chopped to the canvas. To the midsection by Yang. Daniels blocks the kick. Leaping kick ducked by Daniels. Chops down Jimmy Yang. Again, he pops right back up. And a series of chops down by Daniels. That one ducked. And Yang with the arm drag takes Daniels off his feet. Arm drag by Daniels. A standoff in the center of the ring.
Either man with a decided advantage at this point in the match. And this match could be most important to Jimmy Yang out of all 4 men, because let's face it, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe have been members of the roster here in Ring of Honor for years. It's Jimmy Yang that's trying to finally break the shackles of sports entertainment and build his reputation in wrestling once again, rebuild his career here in Ring of Honor, and a victory in a match like this would certainly do a lot for his standing.
It absolutely would, and as you said, the rivalry continues here for the 3rd time this weekend. Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels going at it in the corner. Samoa Joe driving the knee to the midsection. Both men trading shots. Daniels starting to get the better of it. Taking Joe out of the corner with the side headlock. Joe sends Daniels off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, neither man budges. Joe just brushes him off.
Holding his ground. Exchanging words off the ropes comes Daniels once again. That's the clothesline. Go for the O'Connor roll, but holds on to Samoa Joe. Ducks the back elbow. Elevated inverted atomic drop from Samoa Joe. Off the ropes he comes, but very quickly, Christopher Daniels underneath the bottom rope and out to the floor. He saw that coming. That's just how well these 2 men know one another. And in comes AJ Styles.
Smart move on the part of Daniels, knowing exactly what Joe was about to do, made the tag to AJ Styles and got himself out of harm's way.
Samoa Joe and AJ Styles circle.
So then, making a double Greco-Roman knuckle lock, easy for me to say. Backs Joe into the corner, does AJ Styles. Will we get a clean break here? Yes, we do.
Sportsman going at it. They circle once again. Kicking away at the leg is AJ Styles.
Joe firing back with a kick of his own. AJ one more.
Oh, just laying into the legs of one another with these kicks.
AJ sweeps the legs of Joe out from under him, taking the big man down, now just driving the boot into the ribcage.
Samoa Joe into the corner, drives him into the turnbuckle. And in comes Daniels once again. Kicking away at the midsection of Samoa Joe. Sends him into the ropes. Off he comes. Back heel kick, but Joe staying on his feet. Daniels off. Gets caught. Head scissors. Takes down Samoa Joe. Great momentum. And Jimmy Yang tagged back in. Double team strategy now from Christopher Daniels and Jimmy Yang.
Off the ropes, runs into a double elbow. Standing moonsault by Yang. Doesn't go for the cover, stays right on Joe, however. Sends him hard into the corner. Yang with a head of steam. Runs up the chest of Joe. Backs up, super kick right on the button. And Joe goes down in a heap in the corner.
All of the kick, and Joe looks out of it, trying to shake the cobwebs a little bit. Yang in control. Now using the second rope for some extra added leverage. Makes the tag to AJ once again.
Obviously, Jimmy Yang knows how important a win would be, as you mentioned earlier, doing everything possible here. Pulling out all the stops against Samoa Joe. Double suplex with him and AJ Styles. Styles off the ropes. Great height on that knee drop.
That's all of it. Goes for the cover on Samoa Joe, but he kicks out at one.
Obviously not softened up enough yet. On his knees as AJ tries to bring the big man back to his feet. Joe drives him knee to the midsection, make it two. Joe off the ropes. Leapfrog by AJ, drops down, Joe up and over. Off the ropes, runs into a drop kick.
Trademark AJ Styles right there. Able to take Samoa Joe off his feet. Goes for the cover, but didn't pull him far enough away from the ropes before going for the cover.
Joe wisely able to get his foot on that bottom rope and break up the pin attempt. Styles, however, driving him right back into the corner. Shoulder to the midsection, and another. Trying to sap the oxygen out of the big man. Forearm shot from AJ. Clubbing blow to the back, but elevated up and over. Landed on the apron, does Styles. Forearm shot. Springboards off, it gets caught with a boot from Samoa Joe right in the midsection.
AJ took the chance and paid the price. He has the great agility to catch himself on the ring apron and go for the springboard, but Samoa Joe put a stop to it. Tells Jimmy Yang, hey, get in there.
Samoa Joe wisely making the tag, trying to catch his breath on the outside, receiving a lot of punishment there. Tags into Jimmy Yang. Drives the boot right into the point of the jaw of AJ Styles, who slumped in the corner.
Yang looking to capitalize, pulls him out, a chop right across the chest. Pulls him back out once again, looking to shoot Styles off the ropes. Off he comes, going for the head scissors. Yang tries to block a roll-up by Styles, but only gets two. And drives Yang into the corner, firing away on the back of AJ, who elevates Yang to the top rope. Oh, an open hand strike right across the face, and a kick right to the jaw of AJ Styles. Yang in control.
Yang blocked that strike attempt from AJ, connected with a right hand of his own, and then hit that leaping side kick. Slow to follow up here, though, is Yang.
Extends the hand. Christopher Daniels doesn't necessarily want in at this point in the match. Allowing Yang to continue his assault on the Phenomenal One. Chest first, into the corner he goes, and he slumps down. Yang with the cover.
That arm hammerlock now is AJ able to kick out.
Trying to wear Styles down. A lot of his offense is very high impact. Needs energy to hit them full force. Some of these AJ Styles fans getting behind him to work his way back to his feet, and he does. Yang still with control of Styles, who reaches the ropes and gets set off by Yang. Big back body drop.
Great elevation by Yang, and AJ way up in the air. Now Yang just toying with Styles, kicking away at the back of the head. Styles fires away to the midsection, and a left hand right to the face.
Appreciate being toyed with. He got a slap for his trouble. Backs him into the corner and now chopping at the chest.
Forearms his way back to the corner as Yang in the center of the ropes. Another forearm shot from Styles. Yang slumped against the ropes, puts on the brakes. Another kick right on the chin, and Styles is in trouble. Nice suplex by Yang. Cover.
AJ able to get that shoulder up. And it looks like Samoa Joe wants in, and Jimmy Yang will oblige. And Joe just kicking away at the chest and the shoulder region of AJ Styles. Nice flurry of kicks from Samoa Joe. Backs him into the corner. Across the ring he goes into the buckle. Running knee strike in the corner from Samoa Joe. And it's time for the face wash. It's all Samoa Joe.
Knocking Daniels to the floor as well before he hit that running boot in the corner.
In a matchup like this, you have to make sure that as you hit the ropes, one of the other 3 men in the match doesn't stop you from what you have in mind.
Very easy to get blind tagged if you find yourself in the wrong part of town. Now it's Yang in there with Styles. Another boot to the midsection.
AJ Styles has been on the receiving end here. Stopping away at the midsection. And now it's Yang knocking Christopher Daniels down to the floor.
Actually, I think there was actually a tag.
I guess it
a rather aggressive tag on the part of Jimmy Yang, but a tag nonetheless.
Contact was made, so therefore it counts.
STO. Daniels catches Styles, slow to cover. Doesn't hook the leg, only able to get 2.
Gonna follow up on AJ Styles here, who backs Daniels into the corner and Yang back in.
There you see the blind tag from Jimmy Yang on Christopher Daniels. AJ never saw it coming, gets caught by Yang. Runs in, skins the cat, but also drives the foot right to the face of AJ on his way over the top.
Great agility shown by Jimmy Yang. Makes the tag, in comes Samoa Joe.
Seems as the 3 men in this match has targeted AJ Styles as the man they want to work over.
AJ trying to fire back on the midsection, but Samoa Joe just kicking away at the chest of AJ Styles. Finally takes him back down, chest first on the canvas.
Right to the chest by Joe.
And now it's Joe toying with AJ Styles. At this point in the match, the only question is who's going to be the man to put AJ Styles away.
But AJ firing back, he didn't appreciate that last kick to the face. Bicycle kick right on the top of the head of Samoa Joe.
As him stunned.
AJ's got to make the tag here. He's got to get out of this matchup. And Daniels gets the tag, as does Jimmy Yang. Running knee from Daniels. Forearm shot knocks down Yang. And a clothesline knocks Yang down as well.
For Daniels, a house of fire here. Off the ropes, springboard, back elbow.
And down. Daniels staying right on him though. One more time, Yang off the ropes. Blue Thunder powerbomb by Daniels, cover.
Able to kick out though is Jimmy Yang trying to hang in there. He knows how important a win in this matchup is to his ROH standing.
Reversal by Yang sends Daniels to the buckle. Yang follows him in but gets caught. Daniels able to get the boot up, but he runs into a kick from Jimmy Yang.
Both Daniels and Yang feeling the effects of this matchup as AJ Styles tries to shake off the effects out on the apron.
Unable to even get to his feet there, still hanging onto the rope, slumped in the corner.
Daniels blocking the attempt from Jimmy Yang. Jockeying for position here, who's going to be able to get the maneuver?
And Brian right hands AJ Styles off the ropes with a springboard double clothesline.
They were focused on each other and they forgot about AJ Styles, who took that opportunity.
Knocks down Yang and Daniels. Big right hand, again Daniels goes down. Right back to Yang as AJ Styles fire away with right hands to the top of the head. Off the ropes, but Samoa Joe grabs a hold of the foot from the outside. AJ kicks him off though.
Went for the springboard maneuver, but Jimmy Yang was right there to shake the top rope so that AJ would lose his balance.
Daniels with Yang, elevates him, lands on his feet, does Yang. Double clothesline, both men go down.
Samoa Joe with AJ Styles into the steel barricade. And I think the crowd here in Chicago, about 1,700 strong, are about to sing. No, leg kick. A drop kick from Samoa Joe sends AJ Styles into the barricade. He's able to get back to his feet before Samoa Joe can get ready for the leg kick. And now it's Jimmy Yang that goes soaring.
Almost overshot Samoa Joe completely, but still takes him down. Both men hit the floor. Arabian press to the floor from Daniels.
All 3 of his opponents are down on the floor. Christopher Daniels selects Jimmy Yang to roll back inside and focus on.
He'll stay right on top of Yang here.
Just pointed to the top turnbuckle, maybe looking to set up for the best moonsault ever. But block Jimmy Yang.
Kick to the back, right to the back of the head of Daniels.
Kick out.
Cover, but Daniels able to kick out.
Go, Daniels.
Yang now trying to position Christopher Daniels. Maybe looking for Yang time. Is now the time for it. No, Daniels getting back to his feet.
Follows him up. Both men jockeying for position on the top. Daniels firing away. Daniels now going all the way to the top here. What's he got in store for Jimmy Yang? A reverse Rana for Christopher Daniels. That's going to be in a cover. And Yang kicked out.
Top rope reverse Rana, but Jimmy Yang still with enough left in him to kick out. Christopher Daniels needs to follow up. Forearm shot has Yang stunned in the corner. Irish whip, reversed.
Sorry, Dave, AJ Styles still in a heap on the floor. Has Samoa Joe also on the outside. Up and over.
Big moonsault press off the top from Yang, but Samoa Joe breaks up the pin attempt. Takes his attention to Jimmy Yang, chops him down, chops away at Daniels. Back and forth, Samoa Joe focusing on both men. Over the head, release, belly-to-belly suplex.
Right back to his feet with a power slam. Cover. Styles breaks it off.
Styles now with Samoa Joe. Backs him into the corner, reversal of the whip. Styles into the buckle. Gets the elbow into the face of Samoa Joe. Moonsault, catches the head. Inverted DDT from AJ Styles. Cover! Only two!
Go, Joe!
Samoa Joe able to kick out just in the nick of time. AJ staying right on Joe, trying to go with a suplex. Can't get the big man off his feet. It's Joe instead. Face first goes Styles. Off the ropes goes Joe. Sunset flip. Rolling through.
Rolling cradle, taking away the equilibrium of AJ Styles. Oh, only two once again.
Joe right back to his feet. AJ doesn't know where he is. Lariat, he turned him inside out. Cover. Yang and Daniels both able to break it up.
Well, that could have been it right there. All four men inside the ring. It's Christopher Daniels and Jimmy Yang focusing on Samoa Joe.
Setting him off the ropes. Ducks the double elbow. Daniels ducks the kick from Joe, but Yang gets caught. Planted face first.
Koji clutch. Right in the middle of the ring, too. Nowhere near the ropes.
AJ Styles breaks it up and saves Samoa Joe.
All four men feeling the effects, but AJ back to his feet. Christopher Daniels going for last rights, countered. Move to the midsection. Styles clash. No, countered. Angel swings. Countered. Bridging up out of that pin attempt is Christopher Daniels. Go for the sunset flip. Daniels sits down. Jockeying for position back and forth. A kick from Christopher Daniels as he went for the Styles clash. Samoa Joe looking to choke out AJ Styles, who backs him into the corner. Up and over goes Daniels to the floor.
Arm drag from Styles on Joe. Running boot right to the point of the jaw. The Muscle Buster by Samoa Joe puts away AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe picks up the victory.
Chicago, Illinois. Championship. But when I got that belt, it was known only as the ROH Championship. I made it a World Championship. I've been on hiatus. I haven't been in a hunt. But tonight, in front of ROH's largest crowd in history, but tonight, in front of 1,600 rabid pro wrestling fans, I, Samoa Joe, want my title back. Bryan Danielson, you claim to be the greatest wrestler in the world, but unfortunately for you, in this company, is the baddest motherfucker on earth. So if you have any guts, if you have any heart, and if you got any balls, you'll get down here and accept my challenge. Are you done? I hate to break it to you idiots, but Joe will be killing no one. You see, Samoa Joe, you talk about making the ROH World Championship, but the ROH World Championship made you. In fact, if it weren't for Ring of Honor, you'd still be in Samoa climbing coconut trees, trying to get some crap for your family. Why don't you knuckleheads try this one? Lose some weight, Joe. Lose some weight. Lose some weight, Joe. Lose some weight. If I could be serious for a moment. Samoa Joe, I cannot guarantee you how long I will hold the ROH World Championship. But you see, Joe, everybody here sees you as a Ring of Honor icon. But the truth of the matter here is that the record-breaking crowd of 1,600 people came when Bryan Danielson was the world champion. So Joe, regardless of when we wrestle, whether it's for the ROH World Championship or not, what's really at stake is who's the real Ring of Honor icon. And you know what? It's not you. And you know what? After I kick the crap out of Lance Storm tonight, hey, Lance Storm's got nothing on me. I was trained by HBK while he was dying up in Calgary. So Joe, like I said, after I cap Lance Storm out to his own single leg grab, if you want a shot at me, go ahead and bring it, jerk.
Why you running away? Why you running away, Dragon? Why you running away? Make him tap, man. Hey, nice Sandman t-shirt, asshole.
Dave Prazak here at Intermission in Chicago Ridge. What a chaotic scene we just saw. Enough is enough already, but joining me at this time is the embassy of Prince Nana, Jimmy Rave, and Alex Shelley. A very successful evening for you three men.
Successful evening, huh? Successful evening, huh? Guys, I finally feel it, huh? I finally feel it. Are we on the same page, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hell yes, we are.
The money page, right? Yeah. We got it, huh? That's
Love
something
money.
else, huh? If anything, what about that thing you learned this weekend? That trick?
The hat trick, you mean?
The hat
Well,
trick.
We throw out the octopus just like hockey, man.
Yes!
Just like hockey.
What about my greetings from Ghana tonight, huh?
What?
I'm gonna be an international superstar.
On TV in Japan, huh?
December.
Iraq, all
December.
of these places, huh? And finally, the embassy, we are going to bring those titles back to Ghana, huh? We're gonna finally take the title to those little kids out there, and we are going to do it all night long. Are you guys ready to party?
We're gonna get laid by hookers.
Tonight, huh?
Right.
You guys ready to go? Raises for everybody, huh? Raises for everybody.
I love money.
I love it too, huh? Just bring the belts home. Let's go have some calamari, guys.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Speaking of the tag team titles, big tag team title match coming up next. Generation Next and Blood Generation.
Introducing first the challenger from Japan, representing One Generation, the team of Saruki, Doi, and Shida.
For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon. There was a firefight!
Their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds. They are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, representing Generation and
You see these?
The Ring of Honor tag team titles on the line as Generation X of Roderick Strong and Austin Aries make their first defense of the ROH tag team titles against an international team. The first time in ROH history that the belts are put on the line against two international stars. The team of Blood Generation of Naruki Doi and CIMA, who earned this matchup, this title shot, as a result of winning that six-man tag team matchup on Thursday night in Detroit against Generation Next.
Roderick Strong locking up with Naruki Doi to start things off. Arm dragon twist by Strong. Nice dip up by Doi and takes control of the arm of Roderick Strong in the center of the ring.
Holding onto that wrist lock. Roderick works his way out of it, goes after the leg, takes Doi down to the canvas. Great finding that leg. Referee Jason Harding in charge of the action. Head scissors from Doi. Has control of Roderick Strong down on the canvas. Trying to turn it around, and he does. Tying up the legs of Doi down on the mat, right in the center of the ring. Edging forward to put more pressure on the hold. Only with one leg to maintain the bridge as well.
Showmanship from Roderick Strong there as he grabs the front face lock. CIMA looked like he was ready to make his way into the matchup. Instead, just switch sides in the corner. Side headlock takeover by Doi. Strong right in the center of the ring.
Keeping him grounded. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, in the matchup featuring the Do Fixer faction, as well as Masato Yoshino, the Dragon Gate wrestlers like to utilize a lot of tag team-based maneuvers and fast-paced offense. They also know how to slow it down and wear their opponent down so that they can hit those high-impact moves late in the matchup. So we may not see them work too quickly here in the early going, as it is a feeling-out process.
Temper starting to flare there. Not exactly a clean break on the part of Roderick Strong, trying to get in the head of Naruki Doi, who didn't appreciate Roderick not breaking clean. Fans chanting for the former world champ, Austin Aries, and he's gonna make the tag, as is CIMA.
The leader of Blood Generation brings himself inside the ring. And Aries steps back outside and does the very same thing to bring himself into the ring.
ROH Tag Team Champs not to be outdone by our visitors from Dragon Gate. And the fans split right down the middle, it seems, here for both Aries and CIMA.
A lot of the fans here to see the Dragon Gate competitors live and in person this weekend. As they feel each other out, going after the leg of Austin Aries, but he grabs hold of the head of CIMA, grabs hold of the arm, hammerlock position on Aries.
Rolls through and grabs the head scissors instead. CIMA on the mat. Wise strategy on the part of Aries. Quick near fall. Right back to the front face lock. CIMA to his feet, as is Aries. Driving the elbow to the rib cage. Grabs the hammerlock, does CIMA. Drop toe hold takes Aries off his feet.
Keeping him grounded, keeping that arm trapped, as well as wrenching up on the head and the neck.
Wrist lock there, and a head scissors now by Aries to escape. Turning over, trying to escape the head scissors of Aries, and does. Pressure on the knees.
The arm, and now head scissors of his own, applied by CIMA.
He has to be careful here. I don't think he's seen Austin Aries and his escape from the head scissor before.
I'm sure he's done a little bit of scouting, but not quite enough because he fell victim to that drop kick.
Tag to Roderick Strong. CIMA wide open, and Strong drives the fist to the midsection. Hard forearm shot rocks CIMA.
Roderick picks him back up, ringing away on the arm. CIMA contemplating his next move to try to counter. Neither man with a decided advantage. Both men back to their feet as they lock up, collar and elbow. Side headlock grab by Roderick Strong.
CIMA backs him into the corner there.
Line
Strong
tag.
off the ropes, shoulder block.
Austin Aries, the legal man, getting himself back in with the senton. And a frog elbow to the back of CIMA. Only gets two. Driving the knee right into the spine and pulling back on the chin lock. Again, trying to wear down CIMA. You got to know that the ROH Tag Team Champions have done their scouting. Paying a lot of attention to the Dragon Gate DVDs and really studying all the talent around the world so that they're at the top of their own game in professional wrestling.
What a chop by Roderick Strong on CIMA. Almost looked like he hurt his own hand. He hit him so hard. CIMA was tied up by Aries, and Roderick just waylaid him with that chop. Scooping a hard slam by Strong, setting him up. Drives the knee to the chest, covered by Roderick. CIMA able to kick out.
Not hooking the leg on that pin attempt. Keeping control of the head of CIMA, makes the tag. In comes Austin Aries. Double team strategy from Generation Next.
Roderick with a hold of him. Hard attack clothesline by Aries.
Going in to break up the pin attempt.
Quick tags on the part of the champs here. Arm dragon twist by Aries, and again, right back to his corner, and one more time, it's Roderick Strong into the matchup. Elbow to the back of the neck of CIMA. Another forearm. Listen to the impact of the forearm strike from Roderick Strong. Sent CIMA halfway across the ring.
Into the midsection, has him backed into the corner now.
Faked the chop and drove the forearm to the chin. Double boot to the midsection though from CIMA. And Roderick with a running boot of his own. Nowhere for CIMA to go in the corner.
He'll be having second thoughts about not delivering that chop, as CIMA was able to connect with that kick. As now a delayed vertical suplex by Roderick Strong, holding him upside down, letting all the blood rush into the head of CIMA.
Fans counting here. Roderick Strong holding him up.
It takes great strength to pull off a new maneuver such as this, and Roderick Strong maintaining the vertical suplex.
CIMA trying to kick his legs and force his way back down, but Roderick just hoisting him up there.
Finally drops him down to the canvas. Brings these fans to their feet. Cover.
CIMA able to kick out. Roderick goes right back to work. Stomping away at the chest, and another tag to Austin Aries. CIMA in position.
Twisting body press, bringing himself back inside the ring. Off the ropes with the Cape Rada comes Austin Aries, but again, Naruki Doi in to break up the pin attempt.
CIMA's got to find a way to make the tag to Doi. He's been in this matchup getting punished for quite some time here. Chopped by Aries. I don't think that was exactly what he had in mind. That's a little more like it.
That's how you throw a chop.
Strong with CIMA in the corner one more time. Brings him out the hard way. Tries to go up and over, and Roderick gets caught and dumped face first into the turnbuckle, but Aries quickly into the ring. Reversal by CIMA. Aries off the ropes. Drop toe hold by CIMA. Aries face first to the canvas. CIMA leaping over the top and makes the tag to Naruki Doi. Forearm shot. Down goes Aries, and Roderick Strong as well. To the midsection by Aries. Doi off the ropes. Leaping forearm sends him down. To the midsection on Strong. Reversal by Strong. Doi off the ropes. Strong sets too soon and gets caught with a kick.
Doi's doing a good job of taking on both members of Generation Next until that belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, Doi ducked out of the way. Generation Next members clotheslining each other, and a double drop kick sends them both down.
Double dives from Blood Generation.
Oh, and Austin Aries had been busted open. He got caught by CIMA on that dive right in the nose, and CIMA smartly going right to work on the face of Austin Aries, and he is bleeding profusely on the floor.
Yeah, he saw that there's an injury, and he's going to focus on that as the blood pours out of the face of Austin Aries. You get a good shot right there, and kicking away at that nose. It could be broken.
Oh, if it wasn't broken before, it was definitely broken from that kick by Naruki Doi. Excuse me, CIMA.
Doi now trying to pick up Aries as you can see the blood pouring out of his nose. Pulling him back to a standing position, and an open hand strike up right across the chest.
Aries very close to the corner, needs to make the tag. Doi losing a lot of blood.
Doi very confident. He's very close to his corner to make that tag. But as soon as he realized how close he was, Doi pulled him away from Roderick Strong.
Boots to the midsection, stomping away. Head of steam now from Doi. Rolling senton in the corner.
All that momentum across the chest that is now full of the blood of Austin Aries. Well, we have a moment, Lenny Leonard. It's time to pay the bills. ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500 for all your wrestling merchandise needs. Much more than ROH merchandise, including the latest from WWE, TNA, Shimmer, FIP, Japan, many more independent promotions, and more. Check out big sales almost every week at ROHWrestling.com.
Vicious stomp to the face by CIMA, and a second right across the bridge of the nose. The already broken nose of Austin Aries.
And it seems as though Blood Generation is taking great glee in seeing the blood of Austin Aries pouring out of his face. But he's trying to fire back, but CIMA catches the leg.
Just ripping away. Oh, now he's just wiping the blood of Austin Aries on the official. Roderick Strong had enough of that.
Getting a little bit too cocky is CIMA. And once again, just trying to bait Roderick into the ring.
Again, Aries very close to making the tag.
Continue to focus on the injury of Austin Aries. He's got more blood on his hands, and Jason Harding wants none of it on his referee shirt. Back into the corner of Blood Generation. Look at the blood look at the chest of Austin Aries from the blood pouring out of his nose. Tying him up in the ring ropes in the corner.
And a steam from CIMA. Drop kick right to the backside of Aries.
Driving him right into the turnbuckle. And Masato Yoshino very happy in the corner of his stablemate.
Tagged into Naruki Doi.
Could you imagine if there's a title change here tonight and the ROH tag team titles are taken to Japan, to Dragon Gate, and away from our organization?
I mean, could we even get them to come back here and defend the belts again?
It's all on the line. Reversal of the Irish whip, Doi into the buckle. It gets the boot right up into the bloodied face of Austin Aries. CIMA now, belly to back suplex in combination with the drop kick. Oh, Aries looks out.
He's lost an awful lot of blood. You lose that much blood and you get very, very weak. And Austin Aries is having trouble even making it to his feet here. He has got to find a way to tag in Roderick Strong.
Roderick wants it in that ring so bad, but he's got to make the tag. Blood Generation conferring exactly what they're going to do next, as Aries trying his best to fire back on Doi.
So weak from the loss of blood, not a lot of steam on those blows to the midsection. Scooping a slam by Doi on Aries. Making his way to the outside and climbing to the top.
He's going to take a chance himself. But Aries back to his feet.
Chopping away. Following him up to the top is Aries, looking for a superplex here.
Can he get it? Fighting for it. Elbows to the side of the head.
Doi trying to block. Aries losing his balance. Sunset flip, but Aries hangs on.
Trying to go for the sunset bomb.
Running powerbomb into the corner.
All the way across the ring, just driving him into the turnbuckle.
And Austin Aries is limp.
How's he going to recover from that? Cover! No.
Aries too close to the ropes. Still somehow with the presence of mind to grab the bottom rope and force the break.
Got to admire the ring presence despite the beating, despite the blood loss, that he knew where he was at in the ring.
Blood Generation living up to their name in this matchup. CIMA makes his way in. Brings Aries to the center of the rope. Headbutt to the midsection. And another. Wheelbarrow here. Doi off the ropes with a running clothesline over the top of his partner.
Trademark Blood Generation combination as CIMA goes up top. Double stomp.
Cover! Aries somehow able to get out of it.
just hugging onto that bottom rope to save the tag team championship.
CIMA had Roderick Strong blocked off. He was not going to be able to make it across the ring to make the save.
Aries firing back.
What guts by Austin Aries. Going on just instinct here. Boot to the midsection from CIMA. And again, right to the rib cage. Aries, though, blocks that attempt.
He finally makes the tag, and Roderick Strong is fresh and going to town on Naruki Doi.
Leg lariat on CIMA. Boot to the midsection on Doi by Strong off the ropes. What a drop kick from Roderick Strong right on the butt.
He's got Doi down in the corner. Oh, what a chop across the chest.
Aries in the ring, double team maneuver. Leaping forearm from Strong. Doi sent off into an elbow by Aries. Strong with a cover. CIMA breaks it up. All four men in the ring.
Reversal of the whip, CIMA into the buckle. Aries comes charging up and over to the apron. Gets met with the elbow and down to the ring apron he goes. Roderick Strong now takes his attention to CIMA. Blocks the attempt. Tosses him down. And a double stomp on Roderick Strong from CIMA.
CIMA staying right on Strong here. 2.5. Strong kicks out.
Able to kick out. And Austin Aries on the ring apron puts a stop to that Ace Crusher.
Strong and CIMA are the legal men here.
CIMA looking to follow up right here on Austin Aries. Driving him face first into the top turnbuckle. Placing him up on the second. Sidesteps a charging Roderick Strong.
Sends him into his own partner. Trying to go for the lung blower, but gets caught by Strong instead. Ducks the clothesline of Doi. Roderick elevated up in a powerbomb. Cover. Now Doi back to his feet. Sees Aries on top. And a release German. He sends him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Covered. Strong breaks it up.
It's all on the line. The ROH Tag Team titles hang in the balance. Release suplex from Roderick Strong. CIMA comes charging. Glancing blow. Roderick Strong looking for the half Nelson backbreaker. Can he get it? No. Forearm shot for CIMA. Keep your eye on Aries. Up top. Roderick now with CIMA trying to get him up. Half Nelson makes the tag. Aries up top. Avoids the half Nelson backbreaker, and Aries crotched on the top rope. CIMA now hanging up Austin Aries in the corner. Onto the other side of the ring. Feet across the ring, connects with the kick.
Corner to corner drop kick by CIMA on Austin Aries. Nowhere to go in the corner. He was hung upside down.
CIMA looking to capitalize. The Venus strike. And now the Iconoclasm coming up. He gets it. A setup for the mad splash. The fog splash of CIMA.
Aries got the knees up.
Roderick Strong.
Gutbuster by Strong. Off the ropes.
Gets dumped chest and face first to the canvas.
Running boot from Doi on Strong, cover. Aries with a kick to the back of the head breaks it up.
Always a setup for the Brain Buster. CIMA back to his feet. Falcon Arrow. Broken up by Strong. Back and forth. These four men have battled for the ROH Tag Team titles.
Austin Aries somehow still going on here with a broken nose. He's lost a ton of blood. Boot to the midsection by Cima on Strong. Sends him to the buckle. Cima follows him in, running knees to the chest. Strong elevated on his shoulders. Fights his way out.
Going for the Schwein, but blocked.
Missile drop kick into a powerbomb by Strong.
The half Nelson backbreaker, followed by the 450 splash, earned Aries and Strong the victory, and they remain the tag team champions. Another huge title defense for Generation Next. It's only going to get tougher for them as they will be challenged by the Rottweilers of Homicide and Ricky Reyes at the 100th ROH show.
I want to ROH Tag Championship belt because only one.
Ring of Honor senior official Todd Sinclair calls for the opening bell. The American Dragon Bryan Danielson is set to defend the world title against the returning to professional wrestling, Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, a well-traveled veteran of the Mat Wars. He came back for one reason and one reason only. The one belt in this business that has eluded Lance Storm. He's won 27 titles all over the world. The United States, Canada, Europe, Japan. He's been a 3-time ECW World Tag Team Champion, a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion, a 3-time WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, but the only belt Lance Storm has never won has been the world title, and he came back here to take Bryan Danielson's title.
For all intents and purposes, Lance Storm is retired as an active wrestler. He's been training wrestlers up in Calgary, but now he has seen that Bryan Danielson is one of the very best in the world. He's seen some ROH DVDs. He's seen what Bryan Danielson is all about, and that it would be a test for Lance Storm to even get in the ring with him. Whether there was a title on the line or not, he realizes the talent of Bryan Danielson, and he wants to test his own skills against the best in the world. Going for the drop kick, but he saw that coming, and not tonight. Lance Storm gets out of the way.
Veteran right there. Lance Storm saw Danielson. Obviously, the 10 weeks that Lance Storm has spent training for this comeback, he has watched hours and hours of tapes of Bryan Danielson. He saw that drop kick coming and was able to avoid it.
Moving on to the wrist lock, and Jimmy Bauer making his way into the broadcast booth.
What an atmosphere we have here, guys. I just had to stop by the booth to say hello to everybody. Lance Storm, what an honor to have him come out of retirement to wrestle here in ROH. He attended the Steel Cage Warfare show back in December, loved the atmosphere, saw Bryan Danielson wrestle, wanted to compete against him, wants that world title. Of course, Lance Storm was in town in December to do an edition of the Straight Shooting Series. That shoot interview now available at ROHWrestling.com, and it's a great one. And wow, I mean, it's just unbelievable here. 1,700 fans, Lance Storm out of retirement, and I'll let you guys take it away from here.
You can say that Lance Storm got the itch once again. It's sort of like the Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. You can never really leave the wrestling business or quit. It always brings you back, and the competition is what brought Lance Storm to Ring of Honor.
He just got slapped in the face by the world champ. Bryan Danielson showing absolutely no respect and, more importantly, no fear of Lance Storm whatsoever. Bryan Danielson is supremely confident.
This is going to be no different than any other Bryan Danielson match where he likes to set the pace of the match. He likes to dictate the pace. And he's going to try to do the very same thing regardless of all those credentials that Lance Storm has going into this important bout.
Storm with the front face lock on Danielson after he elevated him off his feet. Dragon able to get back up, trying to drive Lance Storm to the corner, but Storm able to turn and drive the champion to the corner. Todd Sinclair looking for a break. And a slap to the face, a little payback for Lance Storm.
Well, he's not going to put up with the attitude of the American Dragon in this matchup himself. Bryan Danielson may be the world champion, but Lance Storm is the veteran, and he wants to dictate the pace of this match just as much as Danielson does.
Lance Storm has been in this business for 16 years. It's going to be very difficult for Bryan Danielson to get in his head. Nice reversal by Storm. Right back to the hammerlock.
Keeping the champion chest first down on the canvas and driving the knee right into the arm as well as the back.
This is going to be as good a technical bout for the ROH World title as we have ever seen. These are two guys who can absolutely go in the ring. Hammerlock into a cover, able to get a near fall. Danielson, though, right back to his stomach.
And Bryan Danielson has been such a great world champion for Ring of Honor, really changing up his style, utilizing a variety of different finishing holds to gain the victories and retain that title against many opponents. And there, he was finally able to connect with that drop kick that Lance Storm was able to avoid just moments ago.
He sat down to get out of that hammerlock and connected with the dropkick right on the chin. Snapmares him over. Danielson to the corner. He drives the point of the knee right to the jaw.
Goes for the cover, does Danielson. Doesn't hook the leg. Lance Storm able to kick out.
Face lock now by Danielson in the center of the ring, really cinching down on it. No.
Keeping hold of the head of Lance Storm, trying to work his way back to a standing position. He does. Danielson still holding on to him. Into the wrist lock goes Lance Storm. Forearm connects. And sends him off the ropes. Nice drop kick from Lance Storm. Sends Dragon all the way to the floor.
There you see Danielson doing what he does early in a match when he gets in a little bit of trouble. He makes his way to the floor, trying to stop the momentum. And look at the welts still on the chest of Bryan Danielson. He is never going to get rid of those, courtesy of Roderick Strong. Last night, his chest was just obliterated by Roderick Strong. And look at those welts. Checking the chiclets is the champ as he got caught with that drop kick right in the mush.
Well, you want to talk about what a great champion and a fighting champion the American Dragon has been. I mean, he's taking on one of his top challengers in his wrestling career in Lance Storm, as now the referee checking on the grill of Bryan Danielson. Taking on one of his top challengers ever in his career here tonight after going nearly an hour against Roderick Strong last night. You gotta know that his body is the worse for wear. He's had less than 24 hours to recuperate from the beating that Roderick unleashed on the champion last night.
While Lance Storm has had 10 weeks with one purpose in mind, training to come back to win the ROH World title.
And what about what we saw earlier between Samoa Joe and Bryan Danielson? You better believe that Joe is keeping an eye on this one. Is now powered down to the canvas with the Greco-Roman knuckle lock is Danielson, trying to maintain that bridge as Lance Storm tries to break the bridge, but Danielson maintains it.
What strength in the neck of Bryan Danielson as he supports all 220 pounds of Lance Storm. Monkey flip, but Storm lands on his feet. Still with the agility, Lance Storm, and another standoff.
Oh, without a doubt, he hasn't lost a step. Time off or not, he's still the same Lance Storm that earned so many championships and made such an impact across the wrestling scene.
In fact, after 16 years of all the bumps and bruises and the travels all over the world that Lance Storm has had to endure, this time off is probably the best thing that's happened to him in as much as making a comeback at this time. He's been able to heal the nagging injuries, the bumps and bruises that he's suffered over 16 years, and he's probably in the best shape he's been in years right now.
Waistlock takedown from the champion. Grabbing hold of the head as well as one of the arms and driving the knee into the head of the challenger. And once again, Dragon relentless. And talking some trash, as he has been known to do, trying to get into not only the head of his opponents, but the fans as well.
Danielson now just riding Storm, trying to jockey for position. Storm, though, grabs the arm, floats over into a cover. Danielson able to kick out at 2. Reversal again by Dragon.
Storm was trying to get a hold of Danielson's body, but he worked his way out of that position in order to grab hold of Lance Storm. As once again, Storm back to his feet.
Danielson backs him into the corner. Sinclair again asking for the clean break, not going to get an elbow to the side of the head. Knife edge chop from Dragon.
Pulls him out of the corner. European uppercut. Sends Storm into the ropes. Of course, Lance Storm getting this title shot as he signed one of the open contracts that the American Dragon sent across the wrestling world, saying that he is the best in the world and he's going to prove it by taking on any challenger that will sign one of those contracts.
He is starting to assert himself here on the challenger, slapping away at the back of the head. Now using the laces of the boots across the eyes, getting a warning from Todd Sinclair.
He gets a warning, but you know, it does the trick. It does damage to his opponent, but not phasing Lance Storm, still able to connect with the elbow and get the advantage.
Face lock by Storm here, looking for the vertical suplex. Has him up. All the blood rushing to the head of Bryan Danielson. Tremendous show of strength by Lance Storm here. And drops the champion down. Cover by Storm. Danielson able to kick out.
And trying to ground the champion right now is Lance Storm. Half Nelson applied while keeping the chin lock as well. Putting pressure on the neck as well as the shoulder. Trying to wear down the champion.
He's forcing Danielson to carry all of his weight too, as you see him leaning down on the back of the neck as well. Danielson, though, trying to alleviate the pressure, turns away from Storm and able to get to his feet.
And the fans of both of these wrestlers voicing their support here in Chicago Ridge. Driving a shoulder right into the midsection of Lance Storm. And yet again. Hard chop across the chest. And a headbutt to follow up.
Rod Sinclair all over the champ, trying to get him out of the corner. Just choking away with the boot as he counts. Bryan Danielson obviously knows the rules. He has until 5.
It's an illegal move, but he does have until 5 to break. And he's taking full advantage.
Once again, choking away with that boot. Storm in the corner. Danielson's going to bring him out. Reversal by Storm. Danielson, though, elevates himself up and over.
That rolling half crab of Lance Storm. As soon as Bryan Danielson realized that he was falling victim to that hold, he quickly scurried to the bottom rope to force a break. That could have been it. That could have been the end of the match and the end of Danielson's title reign.
Storm going to follow him out to the floor. Hard forearm shot. Not giving the champ a chance on the floor. Knife edge chop to the chest by the challenger.
Not giving the champ a chance to dictate the pace of the match. He went out to the floor to regroup, but Lance Storm took the action out to the floor himself so that he can set the pace as he's chopping away at that chest himself.
Danielson trying to roll back to the ring. Storm right after him, though, not giving up this advantage that he has taken here. Sends the champ to the buckle one more time. Fouls him in with a clothesline. Nowhere for Danielson to go. Face first on the canvas, turned over to a cover. Able to kick out.
Dragon still in this thing. Lance Storm looking to follow up as he pulls Danielson away from the ropes, back toward the center of the ring, and now into the corner.
Knife edge chop from Storm. Elbow to the midsection by Danielson, trying to buy some time, but Storm staying right on him, forearm to the back of the neck.
Backs him into the corner. Irish whip reversed. Storm into the buckle. Danielson charges into the elbow. Lance Storm to the second now. Danielson charges in, connects with the forearm strike, knocking Lance Storm off the ropes and all the way down to the concrete.
Challenger crashing on the concrete floor. Tremendous velocity and impact from Danielson on that forearm, knocking him all the way to the floor.
And now it's Danielson making the choice to go out to the floor himself as the challenger is out in a weakened position on the floor. And now some payback, chopping away at the chest of Lance Storm. And sending him into the barricade.
Another knife edge chop from the champ. You know, 10 weeks of training for this matchup, that's something you can't train for. Getting sent face first into a back first into a steel barricade by the world champ. That's gonna take something out of you.
Look at the confidence and the determination on the face of the champion as he takes the action back inside the squared circle. And Storm on his back cover, but he's able to kick out.
Danielson setting him up, driving the knee right to the small of the back. Trying to soften Lance Storm up here. And grinding the knee into the lower back. And a third time.
Keeping the challenger grounded. Off the ropes comes Dragon. It's elevation. And driving the knee into the back once again. Pulling back on the face now. Pressure put on the neck. Demanding that Lance Storm tap out here. But he's not giving it up.
Storm trying to get to his feet, alleviating a lot of the pressure. Drives the elbow to the midsection, trying to free himself. Danielson, though, still hanging on. Storm off the ropes. Clothesline down by the champ.
Away all his momentum, cover. But able to kick out his Storm. Again, knee placed right in the back. He's been softening up that body part. Also doing damage to the shoulders now, pulling back on the arms of Lance Storm. In a world of hurt, and he's got in the middle of the ring, nowhere near the ropes for Lance Storm to force a break.
I've seen this before. This is a move that Danielson likes to use to soften him up for the cattle mutilation. Storm, though, up to his feet, trying to power his way out, but Danielson able to hang on. And a mule kick right on the chin.
Great agility shown by Lance Storm right there, able to connect with the kick and save himself.
Danielson, though, up first. European again, rocks the challenger off the ropes. Fires back with a forearm of his own, knocking the champion down. Trading forearm shots.
European uppercut from American Dragon has Lance Storm down, and now hung up on that second rope, tearing away at the face of the challenger. Draws a warning from the referee once again. And now elevating Lance Storm, backbreaker over the knee.
More damage done to the back of Lance Storm. Has a hold of the leg. Turns him over. Could be looking for the surfboard here. More damage to the back, as well as the shoulders of Lance Storm. Standing on the knees.
Got the legs tied up. Shows the fans what he thinks of them.
Very appreciative of the 1,700 fans here in Chicago as the champ.
Not time for the surfboard yet, according to Bryan Danielson, as he just drives the knees of Lance Storm into the canvas rather than grabbing hold of the arms. Now maybe it's time for it, as he ties up the legs once again and now trying to fight for the arms of the challenger. Storm trying to fight it off, but Dragon's got him. Rocking back now. Trying to get full extension on the maneuver.
Todd Sinclair right there asking him if he wants to give it up. Danielson keeping his shoulders off the mat. Storm though fighting his way. He's trying to free himself.
Shaking his head no, and he can't break free, but Dragon changes it up and grabs hold of the chin lock with the legs still tied up, and now forearms from Lance Storm trying to break free, but Danielson again tearing away at the face as the referee applies the count.
Tremendous presence of mind on the part of Lance Storm, able to utilize those forearms. Danielson though going right back to the nose and the eyes. And the champ is extremely confident right now.
You can't underestimate Lance Storm, and he can't give him too much time to dig down for some extra energy. Just stomping away now. Just measures him for the kick.
Come on, Lance. They're all cheering for you.
Dragon now just taunting him, the fans cheering for Lance Storm.
Another disrespectful slap across the face of Lance Storm, and that's just gonna fire him up. Exchange of forearms between both men.
Again, Danielson goes right to the eyes of Storm, who connects with that kick.
And that takes Danielson down, both men feeling the effects. As referee Todd Sinclair applies the double count, and now it's Lance Storm looking to follow up. Back to his feet, drops the leg across the back of the neck.
Covered by Storm. Does not hook the leg, and the champ able to kick out at 2. Back to their feet. Off the ropes goes the champ. Puts on the brakes. Storm is trying to go for a belly to back, it looked like, and he gets caught with a suplex by Bryan Danielson. Cover here.
Again, come on, hook the leg, man. Only 2. Still trying to get the pinfall, making him exert that energy to kick out each time. And again, trying to wear down the challenger, stretching back on those arms and placing the knee in the back. Sinclair asking, has Lance Storm had enough? Does he need to give it up? But no, he wants the world title.
The reason he came back after that retirement, wanting to test himself against the best in the world, the one thing that's eluded him in his career, 16 years in this sport, he still wants the world title.
He wants to make this match count as Danielson just digs those knuckles right into the rib cage. Now looking to follow up, sends Lance Storm into the ropes. Staying on his feet though is Storm, enziguri upside the head.
That may be the move that Lance Storm needed to buy himself some time to get back in this matchup. You see him trying to shake the cobwebs here, trying to fire himself back up.
Trying to get that extra burst of energy as the Lance Storm fans get behind him here in Chicago. Forearm strike connects, and again.
Rocks the champ, sends him off the ropes one more time. Back elbow sends Danielson down to the mat. Clothesline from the left side rocks the champ. One more time off the ropes goes Danielson. Leg lariat connects right on the chin. Cover, hooks the leg. 2.5.
Danielson able to kick out. Lance Storm needs to stay on the man.
He's doing just that. Butterfly in the arms here. Tiger driver.
Oh, but he only gets 2. Danielson able to get his shoulder up. Lance Storm very focused and in top form here in Ring of Honor.
The head by Danielson, but he gets caught with a power slam. Hooks the leg.
Again, Dragon kicks out. Danielson at the mercy of Lance Storm at this point. In control of the matchup, sends the champion into the corner, but he goes through the legs of Lance Storm. Off the ropes. Powerbomb! Only two.
Storm went for the run, but got caught with a powerbomb and a near fall.
Line up the legs, looking for the bow and arrow. As he rolls back, has the hold cinched in. Danielson needs to worry about his own shoulders being pinned to the mat with this very maneuver, but he is putting a lot of pressure on the back of Lance Storm once again. But he's hanging in there. He's still got some fight in him.
Crowd trying to rally Lance Storm here. Driving the point of the elbow to the chest, trying to free himself, and he does. And another knee to the small of the back.
Danielson has remained focused on the back of Lance Storm during the course of this match. Going for the Regal Plex, but blocked as Lance Storm fights his way out of that position.
Oh, he's going for the crossface chicken wing. Storm trying to block that free arm, driving the elbow right to the side of the head of Danielson.
Walks the turnbuckles in the corner.
Super kick right on the jaw. Cover! Oh, 2.5!
Danielson gets that shoulder up.
Storm looking back at Todd Sinclair, he thought it was 3.
Looking to capitalize once again, places the champion on the top turnbuckle. Lance Storm now, up to the second himself. Superplex possibly coming up. Can he get it? Danielson trying to fight it off. Shots to the rib cage. The sunset bomb blocked by Lance Storm, who hung on, but a forearm to the back by Danielson, and now he's going to change it up, known for the super belly to back suplex.
Storm in a bad way, nowhere to go but down from here, and Danielson has him in position. Looking out over the crowd disgustingly. Driving Lance Storm neck first, right in the center of the ring.
And more damage to the back of Lance Storm with the impact of that maneuver. Danielson crawls toward him, rolls him over. Cover!
Storm kicked out, but Danielson staying right on top of it. Again, looking to lock in the crossface chicken wing.
Can he get it this time?
Storm to his feet.
Trying to fight his way out of it. Trying to squirm maybe toward the ropes. But he can't break free of the hold. Wraps his legs around the body. This could be it right here.
He's got it locked in right in the middle of the ring. Storm trying to inch his way. Driving the elbow again, trying to turn his body. You see the hands clasped.
Trying to maneuver his body toward the ropes to force a break. And his legs very close to the bottom rope. And there we go. Forcing a break of the hold. The sheer determination of Lance Storm to walk away from Chicago, to walk away from tonight's Ring of Honor event wearing the world title.
Gotta wonder, though, how much he has left in the tank after such a long layoff. Ring rust, obviously not much of a factor early on, but the conditioning of Lance Storm as far as ring time goes, as this match is well over the 20-minute mark now. Danielson up on the top, looking for the diving headbutt. If he hits this, it's gonna be all over. Danielson knows it's all over for the taking right here. Headbutt, nobody hold.
Lance Storm with enough presence of mind to move out of the way. Crash and burn Bryan Danielson as Lance Storm tries to work his way back up to his feet. Double count administered by Todd Sinclair. And Storm's back up. Going for a pile driver, it looks like. The Jerry Lynn cradle pile driver, not enough to earn Lance Storm the world title.
Again, Lance Storm just in disbelief that that was not a 3 count. What guts on the part of the champion here. Has the leg, looking to turn him over. There it is, the single leg crab, locked in right in the center of the ring.
We can see the title change hands right here. Oh, Danielson able to counter into a roll-up. That's how he defeated Roderick Strong last night, but this time it's Lance Storm able to kick out, waiting for Danielson to get back to his feet. Going for the super kick, he ducks. What a forearm strike! Regalplex! Only two!
Danielson says that's it. He's going for cow mutilation. Storm able to turn it into a near fall. Almost had the champ pinned with his own hold.
But he's got the arms. Storm back to his feet. Tiger suplex. Only two, still with a hold of the arms.
Danielson refusing to let go.
Cattle mutilation. And he taps. Bryan Danielson pulls out another one. Aries, Sabin, Carino, Strong, Arafuji, Hero, Xavier, Romero, Styles, Daniels, Gray, Shelley, and now you can add Lance Storm to the list of defeated challengers. 56 minutes and a win over Roderick Strong last night, and over 25 minutes tonight against Lance Storm. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, is approaching legendary status as ROH World Champion.
Can't wait for the next ROH DVD. You can now watch Ring of Honor for free on your computer at ROHvideos.com. See exclusive matches, interviews, video features, and more. You'll even witness highlights from the latest shows that aren't even released yet. Make sure to check ROHvideos.com every week for the latest exclusive material. Keep up to date with ROH for free at ROHvideos.com. You aren't getting the whole story unless you're going to ROHvideos.com.
Am I right? Am I right, my nizzle? Am I right? What did you say?
in Chicago, Illinois, weighing 247 pounds, classic Colt Cabana.
The Chicago street fight is ready to begin between Chicago's own classic Colt Cabana and the notorious 187 Homicide. Cabana needs to find peace. He needs to put an end to this war with Homicide. He's not satisfied with the Rottweilers getting the best of him this weekend. Concussion or not, injury or not, black eye or not, Colt Cabana's gonna fight.
Choking him with his ring jacket.
Come on, man.
Firing away at the back of the head. Starting quickly as Colt Cabana. Homicide off the ropes. Elevated up and over with a backdrop.
Cabana suffering that concussion on Thursday night in Detroit. Was told that he couldn't wrestle yesterday. He came out and fought anyway. Was told he couldn't wrestle tonight. He's still out here to fight tonight. Wants to do his Chicago fans, his friends, his family proud here in Chicago and end this war, end this thing with Homicide, and do it the right way.
Came out early tonight and just demanded this fight with Homicide. Commissioner Jim Cornette finally giving in and giving Colt Cabana what he wants, an opportunity at peace, putting this behind him, and he is all over Homicide.
This is only the second Chicago street fight in Ring of Honor history. The first took place at our second Chicago Ridge event, Death Before Dishonor 2 Part 2, as it was the Second City Saints of CM Punk and Ace Steel battling BJ Whitmer and Dan Moff, and a match that involved a huge chair-throwing riot as the fans hurled all of the ringside chairs into the ring and the wrestlers fought on top of them.
Had to be one of the wildest matches in ROH history, and Colt Cabana, big right hand to the top of the head of Homicide.
Knowing the lengths that both of these men have gone to exact their revenge and inflict pain and punishment on one another over the past several months, it could be just as violent here tonight. Big boot from Cabana takes Homicide down.
Out here!
Well, the fans say they want it out on the floor. Cabana asking them. And he fires Homicide out to the floor.
Cabana has a lot of weapons at his disposal out on the floor. We got the table, we got chairs, we got those steel barricades. Anything these two men can get their hands on, they will put to use, as we have seen throughout their battles.
Trying to suplex him out on the floor. Homicide, though, putting on the brakes. Chopping away at the chest of Cabana, trying to buy some time, but Cabana will not relent. Big right hand from Cabana. Making their way up the ramp here. Right hands from Colt Cabana.
Just pounding away.
Homicide trying to escape, but Cabana having none of it. Fires him back into the ring.
Colt Cabana, the fun-loving Colt Cabana, the guy who liked to joke around as the tag team partner of CM Punk in the Second City Saints. We haven't seen that side of Colt Cabana in months, ever since this war with Homicide escalated. He got much more serious, he got more focused, more determined, and it's been all business for Colt Cabana ever since. And it's Homicide taking him down to the canvas. Cabana shouldn't even be in the ring this weekend. The man's got a concussion, even worse than last night, but he's still fighting regardless. It shows how much heart he's got.
Concussion, black eye, broken nose. None of that is going to stop Colt Cabana from finding peace here tonight in Chicago. And Homicide now just choking Cabana over that guardrail.
Back at the night of tribute, a coat hanger utilized by Homicide, trying to choke the life, literally, out of Colt Cabana. Put an end to his, not only his career, but his life. Drano and alcohol utilized by the Rottweilers at Final Battle 2005. And now a chair, just driven across the back of by Homicide, across the back of Cabana.
You mentioned all those weapons that they've used trying to just end not just Colt Cabana's career, but his life. They tried to cut the man's tongue out.
It was right here in Chicago, back at Vendetta, tying him to the ring ropes so that he was helpless and trying to cut out the man's tongue.
You mentioned the coat hanger, and he's got it in his hands right now. Does Homicide.
They did the very same thing at Final Battle, tying him helplessly to the ropes. And now the coat hanger trying to be put to use once again, but Cabana trying to block. Boot to the midsection.
Cabana with the coat hanger. He's choking out Homicide with the coat hanger.
Trying to do the very same thing to Homicide that he tried to do to Cabana.
Homicide trying to escape, uses the momentum of Cabana against him and sends him out to the floor. Homicide looking to fly. Tope con hilo.
Homicide winds up in the front row, but still drives the back of Cabana right into the edge of the steel barricade, doing damage. Some encouragement from Julius Smokes for his man Homicide at ringside. Homicide contemplating his next move, pounding away on Colt Cabana.
See, that move took a little bit out of Homicide as he staggered around the floor for a second there, trying to figure out what he wanted to do. Now he's going to bring Cabana back into the ring, it looks like. Both men up on the apron. Oh, wait a second, he's going for the Ace Crusher off the apron to the floor.
We've seen that in the past between these two before as well. Go for maybe a pile driver or a powerbomb off the apron. Now butterflying the arms. Neither man able to get the maneuver. The elbow finally sends Homicide down to the apron.
He's gonna kill you.
Hard right hand from Cabana to the top of the head. Cabana going back out to the outside under the ring. What's he looking for now?
Whatever he can get his hands on is what he's looking for. Whatever it takes to end this thing, to find peace.
Homicide still in the ring as Cabana again on the other side of the ring now. Look how he's looking for the ladder. We saw the ladder last night.
Yeah, unfortunately for Colt Cabana, we saw the ladder last night, and he introduces it to the match himself, looking to utilize it on Homicide here this evening.
Homicide back in the ring. Cabana trying to set it up in the corner. Doesn't see Homicide behind him. Firing away at the back of Colt Cabana.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here, but no, Cabana with Homicide up and dumps him down to the canvas. Grabs hold of the legs, maybe a slingshot into the ladder, and he gets it. Face full of ladder for Homicide.
Running splash onto the ladder.
Driving the back of Homicide into the steel cover. Only two. And you got to keep in mind, Julius Smokes at ringside will interject himself into this matchup if he sees fit. It's not only Homicide that Cabana has to worry about. He has to worry about all the Rottweilers that are in the building here.
Typical Rottweilers. Number 8 tornado DDT right on the ladder.
And with a concussion, that could be it for Colt Cabana. The match could be over right now. Homicide with the cover. Oh, he got his shoulder up. Cabana's still in it.
Somehow Cabana able to get the shoulder up. His head just planted on the steel ladder.
Again, they spill the action out to the floor. Just trying to ram the head of Cabana into the table, but he put on the brakes.
Right hand by Cabana on the top of the head in a second. Rocks Homicide. Cabana now with a scoop. Or maybe looking for a powerbomb here, but sent to the ring post instead and landing on the table. Colt Cabana on the table, Homicide in the ring. There's Julius Smokes. You said he was going to interfere, and interfere he is right now. Homicide on top.
After Cabana head first into the steel ring post, placed on that table and falls victim to the splash off the top to the floor through the table.
Well, Cabana might be broken in half here. Somehow he's moving around, but look at the pain on his face. And there goes Julius Smokes again. Grabbing Cabana, headbutt, and a second. And pitches him right back into the ring.
Homicide rolls back in himself, goes for the cover. Oh, Cabana still able to get his shoulder up. No matter what Homicide and Julius Smokes throw at him in this match, he's continuing to fight. Pitch to the floor again, where all these weapons can be put into play.
Cabana up against the guardrail. Now it's Julius Smokes and Homicide looking under the ring for something. Oh my God!
It's a barbed wire board! We saw barbed wire come into play at our last Chicago street fight as well, and now it's being introduced into this matchup by the Rottweilers.
Homicide and Smokes putting that board in the ring. Cabana on the opposite side, unaware of what's been going on.
It could be all of that barbed wire that finally, for good, finishes off Colt Cabana here tonight. We thought it was over last night. Hell, we thought it was over on Thursday night. But no, Cabana continuing to fight. Will it take barbed wire in this ladder to finally end this war?
Homicide connecting with that ladder on the top of the head. Cabana got the hands up, partially blocked it, but the damage still done. Again, Homicide with that ladder to the back of Colt Cabana. That barbed wire board on the opposite side of the ring. Homicide now setting the ladder up in the corner as he makes his way back over to Colt Cabana.
Now looking to suplex him onto that ladder. Cabana blocking. And the impact of the suplex bends that ladder in half.
Cabana finally turns around and sees the barbed wire in the corner, asking Todd Sinclair where the hell it came from.
And he's got Homicide in a weakened position. Will Cabana be able to put that barbed wire to use himself? He's got Homicide.
Oh, he's pulling the shirt up.
Yeah, do a little bit more damage. Tear the flesh of Homicide with that barbed wire. He's got him up.
Homicide then puts on the brakes. Trying to drive Cabana in. Side Russian leg sweep.
Neither man tasting the barbed wire as they jockey for position.
Kill him now. Kill him now.
But it still awaits, and now Homicide trying to force the face of Cabana into the barbed wire. He's trying to protect himself, and now he's trying to dig the face of Homicide into the wire.
Homicide biting the arm of Cabana, trying to block.
Just self-preservation on the part of Homicide, doing whatever it takes to prevent himself from being sent into the wire. Big boot to the side of the head of Cabana. And a slap right across the face.
Cabana though getting fired up.
For more and dishing it right back out. These fans solidly behind Cabana.
Big right hand from Cabana. He's got Homicide down, and now he's just pounding away at the face. Homicide trying to cover up. Cabana just flailing wildly now. Oh, he's going to the boot. He's got the fork.
That ghetto fork of Homicide. And Cabana has possession of it and can put it to use. Anything is legal in a Chicago street fight. Homicide back up. And the fork just driven right into the head of Homicide by Cabana.
Smokes up, but Homicide in a world of trouble here. Oh, he's been busted open. Cabana just digging that ghetto fork into the forehead of Homicide.
This vicious streak of Colt Cabana really coming into play here in Chicago in front of his hometown crowd, bloodying the face of Homicide.
Bringing Homicide over to the other side now for the rest of the fans to see. Now just wiping the blood of Homicide on his face, almost like war paint he's putting on, using Homicide's own blood.
Homicide staggering back to his feet. I don't know if he knows where he's at, can't stay up, chopping away. But Homicide set down with the elbow from Cabana. asking him to bring it on. He swings wildly, and you can tell from the camera lens, there's some blood on the floor camera lens, just how much blood is being spilled by Homicide, just how violent this has gotten.
And again, now he's digging at the eye with that fork. He's trying to take the eye of Homicide right here.
Okay, payback. You want to try to cut the man's throat out? You want to try to poison him, pouring Drano gel down the man? Oh, look at the blood just pour out of the head of Homicide. Just dripping off of his face.
Cabana staying right on him, though. Still looking to dish out some punishment. Homicide with the presence of mind, though, to pitch Cabana out to the floor.
This war between these two men has never gotten this violent until tonight. Will it come to an end? Will Cabana find peace? Homicide going for more plunder underneath the ring. Julius Smokes trying to give a little bit of assistance to him as Cabana, oh, not again, not again. He's got Drano gel again. Tosses it into the ring, and
look at the face of Cabana. He's looking right at it.
He sees it,
and he goes right back into the ring. He doesn't care. They tried to kill him with Drano once before, and he goes right into the ring. Drano or not, Colt Cabana is going to end this tonight. He's going to get peace.
Well, he's got to put a stop to them putting that Drano to use here tonight. And he beat him into the ring before he could get his hands on that bottle. Into the center of the ring they go. Goes to the eyes of Cabana. Holds on to the wrist. Cabana with him up on his shoulders now. TKO neckbreaker with the aid of the top rope.
Cabana now on the floor going under the ring.
You still have barbed wire as well as that Drano. There's the alcohol. All of the weapons that the Rottweilers have put to use to try to put away Colt Cabana and take him out of professional wrestling are coming into play once again here tonight. Now trying to neutralize Julius Smokes, and
he just threw the rubbing alcohol right in the face. Homicide's been lacerated. He's been cut all open in the face, and he's pouring alcohol right into the open wounds of Homicide.
Homicide completely losing it on the floor.
Oh, he is in agony. Do you have any idea how much that has to be burning the face of Homicide right now? Alcohol in the eyes, the open cuts on the forehead. Homicide's in agony on the floor.
Grabbing whatever he can to try to wipe it out of that lacerated head. And Cabana follows him to the floor once again. Trying to escape into the crowd, but Cabana pulling him back toward the ringside area. And back inside the ring. We still haven't seen that barbed wire come into play. Homicide begging for mercy. You're not going to get it now, buddy.
Oh, come on, he wants a timeout? You're going to be kidding me.
Not after all he's done. Oh,
Don't do it, Colt. Don't do it.
There's no way. Cabana will show no mercy after what Homicide has done to him.
Oh, cross my heart, yeah. Big right hand from Cabana.
Go for the Colt 45, maybe. Butterfly in the arms up on the shoulders, but he lands on his feet. Does Homicide boot to the gut of Cabana, maybe a little bit low.
Cabana doubled over. Yeah, that looked like it was a tad low. You see him grabbing at his groin. Homicide able to buy some time with that low blow.
And back out to the floor, see what else he has in mind. He's got a chair in hand and tosses that chair inside the ring. He's going to put a chair to use.
Oh, wait a second. He's asking the fans to throw the chairs.
More chairs. And just like Death Before Dishonor 2 Part 2 and the Chicago Street Fight, the fans have escalated the violence, helping Colt Cabana on this evening utilize their own weapons, the very chairs that they're sitting on in this matchup.
1,700 fans are in those chairs, and they are launching every single one of them, it looks like, towards the ring. One of them just bouncing off the head of Colt Cabana.
A very dangerous situation for everyone around the ring, including Cabana and Homicide. And now we don't even have a wrestling ring for any maneuvers inside that ring. If they connect with anything, it's on a pile of steel.
Cabana on his feet, driving the chair to the back of Homicide.
Cabana contemplating his next move, picking up Homicide.
Has him in the corner, he elevates him to the top. Setting him up.
Cabana.
Right hand from Cabana.
As Homicide placed on the top rope, we have a sea of chairs inside the ring.
He's looking for a superplex here. He's all the way up top. Superplex on the chair, and Homicide somehow able to kick out.
A superplex onto hundreds of chairs, and he still kicks out. What's it gonna take for Colt Cabana to end this war? Homicide, a bloody mess, trying to figure out where he's at. Colt Cabana trying to dig down for more energy to keep fighting.
Listen to the crowd here in Chicago.
Solidly behind Colt Cabana.
This isn't the kind of match that's just going to end a feud. This is the kind of match that's going to shorten careers. One more time, Homicide placed up top.
Could we see a second superplex from Cabana? Will this finish him off? Trying to go for it, but Homicide attempting to block.
Another low blow, doubles up Cabana. Homicide on top, butterfly in the arms.
Utilizing the Pepsi plunge, the trademark maneuver of Colt Cabana's longtime friend, longtime tag team partner, CM Punk, but it can't put him away. Just an insult to not only Cabana, but everyone here in the building in Chicago. Off comes the elbow pad. Lariat coming up, ducked by Homicide. Oh, he connects. Cabana kicks out. Cabana kicks out. No matter what Homicide throws at him, Cabana continues to fight.
Listen to the fans get behind Cabana.
Trying to give him that energy that he needs to continue fighting, to win this matchup, to win this war, to get peace.
Homicide calling for Julius Smokes. He wants some help. He's got Cabana set up. Smokes moving the chairs, trying to get ahead of steam. And he runs right into Homicide.
Miscommunication, and down goes Smokes. Cabana now traps the head and dumps Homicide. Cabana now out to the floor once again. Going underneath the ring for yet another weapon, as if he doesn't have hundreds at his disposal already.
We've got chairs, we've got barbed wire boards. Now he's undoing the tape that's covering his hands here. He's got Smokes in the corner. Right hand on the top of the head of Julius Smokes.
Oh, he's looking to tie on Julius Smokes to the ropes, just like they did to Cabana at Vendetta and Final Battle, to neutralize Smokes and take him out of the equation.
Smokes tied in the corner by the tape, nowhere to go. Homicide out on the floor.
Well, at least now it's one-on-one. It's Cabana versus Homicide once again. Julius Smokes isn't going to get involved. Smart thinking by Cabana. And now, going for the table is Cabana. What can he have in mind with this table? We still have the barbed wire board in the ring as well.
In addition to several hundred chairs that looks like finally most of them removed from the ring.
Smoke's still helpless, just like Cabana was.
Cabana trying to drag that table into the ring.
Well, he's got some sort of strategy. Let's see exactly what he has in mind. And meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Homicide with a table of his own. And it looks like Cabana is setting up a table over that barbed wire board. Or right next to it.
He is
right on top, right on top. If one of these men goes through the table, they will go crashing into barbed wire as well as Homicide hurls one of those chairs right at the head of Cabana.
Cabana still nursing that concussion. Up on the top. Homicide now going up.
Oh no, Ace Crusher.
Cabana fighting him off here. Both men struggling.
Super bomb through the table and into the barbed wire, but he kicked out. Lariat from Cabana, cover.
And again, Homicide kicked out.
The Colt 45 does it! A maneuver that Cabana has not utilized in quite some time! He has found peace! What a match! What a night! What a weekend! We'll see you at our 100th show for Ring of Honor!
If he ain't getting no count, back up. Fuck this nigga.